everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today. And for today's reading, we will be looking into what is your future going to look like. So we're going to get some insight on your future, the energies of your future, where you are currently in your future, right? I'm super excited for today's reading. I think it's going to be quite interesting. And we have 3 piles to choose from as always. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps, which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about what is your future going to look like. Okay, pile number 1, I'm super excited for today's reading, but let's begin by shuffling your cards first, and then we're going to get into your message. And for those of you who just want to get straight into your message, you can skip this part by going to the timestamps, which are in the description. So let's see, pile number 1, what is your future going to look like? I'm super excited to see. Universe, for pile number 1, what is their future going to look like? Let's get one more. All right, and let's get your oracle cards now. What is the future of pile number 1 going to look like, universe? Let's see. Future of pile number 1. What are the energies of pile number 1's future? And let's get your last card. What is the future of pile number 1? Let's see, we have your cards. I'm super excited for today's reading. I feel like it's going to be very fun. Okay. Okay, pile number 1, now we can begin with your reading. I'm super excited for your pile, actually. As your card, you guys chose the gemstone here. And I love the energy of this card because, first of all, if you guys chose this pile, and what this card is telling me about your future is that if you guys are currently working on some sort of skill or like developing some sort of skill, first of all, I see you in the future having refined this skill, and this is the way that you guys are going to earn a lot of wealth in your life. So this card, what it's telling me about your future is that there is a certain skill that you're devoting a lot of time to right now, and you're going to be able to refine this skill, and this is the way that you're going to become very wealthy is what I'm seeing. I'm going to be quite honest, a lot of wealth for those of you who chose this pile with the gemstone here, to the point where you have enough to even give to other people. So I see that in your future, you're going to be also a lot about donating, helping out other people financially, being very generous with your finances. In some sort of way, I see you also helping out other people financially because you have more than enough for yourself. So I see you being in very generous energy in your future, especially when it comes to your wealth. Okay? But I see that the main event of your future is this one certain skill that you're refining. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. There is something that you're devoting so much of your time to that is going to pay out a lot in your future. And I feel that is the way that you're generating this wealth, which is very good to see. Okay, pile number 1, let's get to your tarot cards now so that we can see more about your future and confirm many messages. Wow, the Star card. So yeah, there is some sort of like skill that is going to maybe make you the star of the show. For some of you, maybe you want to be in the public eye, especially with the gemstones. You also have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I was mentioning very generous energy coming from you, and you get the Queen of Cups. You also have the 5 of Swords. Wow. You also have the 7 of Swords. Oh yeah, okay, this explains a lot. And we saw this one, you also have the 6 of Swords. Okay, I'm seeing a couple of things about your future very clearly here. The first thing I want to point out, for a lot of you, I feel that in the future you will be moved away from the place that you're currently living in. So maybe you're going to move to a different country, maybe a different home, a different neighborhood, but I do see your location changing in the future, and you're going to a place that's going to energetically feel more connected to you, which is going to sort of allow you to be more of your authentic self and generate money in a way that is going to be very authentic to you. So when it comes to your job, I see that you guys will be doing something that doesn't feel like work for you, because it's something that you're very deeply connected to when it comes to your job. And I feel that for a lot of you, this might have to do with being a star, being a celebrity, being famous, maybe being an artist or something like that. But for those of you who do resonate with that, I see that you will have some sort of influence on the world, okay, especially when it comes to maybe talking or expressing your emotions in some sort of way. But you are creating from a place of your heart is what I'm seeing when it comes to your job and your career. And I do feel that you, again, are moved to a different place than where you are currently. So I'm seeing that. Also, what I'm seeing with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, you guys, you know, there's this, I was mentioning about like maybe some of you wouldn't be like a celebrity or something, and I'm sort of seeing like there's going to be people around you who are going to be very jealous of what you have. This also might manifest in the way of like haters, right? Which is completely normal, because, you know, don't get discouraged by this, but if you want to be in the public eye, you're always going to have people who are going to disagree with you. And I just feel like everybody liking you is quite impossible, so don't feel discouraged by me saying this, okay? But I feel that if you want to be in the public eye, I see a lot of people are going to be very jealous of you, very jealous of what you have. You know, you will have people who are a bit of haters, right? But I feel like haters are your biggest fans, no? So again, don't be discouraged by this. It's just a part of what it goes along with it. But for others of you who do not resonate with that, then I see this people in your life around you are just, again, going to be jealous of what you have and the way that you're going to achieve your success. Because I feel like for a lot of you, what you're doing, even though you're putting in a lot of active effort, at the end of the day, it looks so effortless, because that's the way that you make it look like, because it comes so naturally to you. So I do kind of get like this success is going to come to you in a very effortless way. When I say effortless, I don't mean that it's just gonna happen overnight and you're not gonna have like obstacles, or, you know, because that's just a part of life. So, but I mean effortless in a way where you just attract the things that you want very naturally, without forcing things, without pushing things, without so much tension when you're trying to manifest things, you know. So I do feel that this thing that you're wanting right now is going to come to you a lot, like very effortlessly, because I feel like you guys are already kind of aligned with your destiny, is what it seems like to me. For now on, it's just about refining this sort of skill that is going to make you the star of the show, is what I feel. But you are very like deeply I feel like you guys already know that this is going to happen for you, so just take this reading sort of as like a confirmation. And you know, I'm also noticing in this like 5 of Swords, like this is kind of reminding me of like a drama or something, you know, like a TV show, like a very dramatic scene. So maybe some of you want to be actresses as well, especially this card, it kind of looks like theater to me. So I do feel that a lot of you do kind of want to be in the spotlight, or just in general be at a position in life where you inspire people and people look up to you. And I feel that you'll be able to manifest that very strongly. And this is the way you're going to generate a lot of your wealth, is what I'm picking up here from your cards. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Oracle cards now, pile number 1. Let's see. You have Mercury here. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Yeah, I was saying, so you have learned, so you're learn a skill is what I'm hearing, pile number 1, if you haven't started already, because there is a skill, certain skill in your life that if you focus on it, if you solely focus on developing this certain skill, is going to help you break through life, have a breakthrough moment. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So think, what is this skill for you? What is something that you can learn, become the best at it, and this is what's going to make you the star, is what I'm hearing. You also have network and communicate. So I do see that a part of your future job is communicating with people, networking, which again, I feel confirms that you're going to have a very high social status. Okay, I see that you're going to be networking, you know, with a lot of people, probably be invited to a lot of events where you need to network, meet new people, communicate. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. So again, networking is going to be a very important part of your future, and start thinking about these things right now, because you need to prepare yourself. Maybe some of you need to work on your social skills. Maybe you need to work on the way that you present yourself to the world. But I do see that you will be sort of at a life where a lot of people desire to have that thing. Like when you think of a dream life, I feel that's what you will be living in your future. Because I feel a lot of you are not opposed to this kind of life. I see that there aren't necessarily many blockages right now in your way, because you have probably worked through a lot of them. Because with the Six of Swords, it means that you guys have learned a lot of lessons before, and now you're sort of ready to start moving and pursuing this direction. Because I see that there is like a fight that you guys were battling perhaps in the past, and you won is what I'm hearing. So there's this energy that you just overcame a big transformation in your life, especially with the butterfly. And I feel that you're ready to finally step into what you're destined to do as well. Yeah, you have gateway. So this part of your life, pile number 1, is actually very important and critical for you. So pay attention to what is happening right now in your life and what is happening around you right now, because I feel that you might have the opportunity to start pursuing this lifestyle, to obtain this lifestyle. So I feel that there is like this urge from the universe for you to think right now, to learn, to network, to communicate with people, to expand your social circle when it comes to your career, maybe collaborate with other people, get other people's insight on things, and just, I feel that this is the time for you to create something in your life. Because right now you're kind of like at the gateway to entering your future, right? So it's going to be very important. This time is very important for you guys. So I feel that the universe wants to remind you to pay attention right now. Okay, let's see what else. You have speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. I'm not really familiar with this word, so I'm so sorry. I don't speak English. I mean, English is not my first language. I've said this before, so yeah, I apologize for that. But we clearly see that a part of your life purpose is speaking and using your voice, which I feel like I mentioned this before. Yeah, I mentioned this before, that a part of your job and your life purpose is going to involve you expressing your emotions in some sort of way and communicating your emotions, which again, I feel like it resonates with maybe being an author, being an actress, being a singer, maybe a public speaker, or a teacher of some sorts, right? So I see that a part of your life purpose does involve your voice. And I mentioned this before as well with this network card and communicate, that a lot of you need to start focusing on maybe developing the way that you present yourself and the way that you speak. Practicing your speech. I feel that it's going to be very important, like trying to get rid of habits when it comes to stuttering, maybe expressing what you think in a easier way as well. I'm also like this is a bad habit of mine, but I tend to do that a lot, as you might notice in my readings. And I feel I'm trying to get rid of that, because I feel that just eliminating those things makes you sound so more like present, and people will listen to you more, because the and the kind of sometimes they represent that you're maybe not so sure of things. And if you want to convince other people that to believe in you, I feel that you need to present yourself as somebody who is very strong-minded, knows what they want. So maybe try, if you have a bad habit of maybe repeating what you're saying or stuff like that, try to work on that. Again, this is something that I need to work on as well, so I'm aware of it, but I feel that it's something that helps present you in a much better way. Okay, but I think that's all that I have for you here, pile number 1. Very beautiful, and I feel that your reading was also very insightful. Again, I see that a part of your life destiny is being wealthy and being known to the public in some sort of way, perhaps for what you have to express or what you have to say, or your voice. Okay, so that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about what is your future going to look like. So pile number 1, first we're going to start by shuffling your cards and then we're going to get into your reading. But for those of you who want to skip this part and just get straight into your message, the timestamp for you will be in the description. So let's see, what does your future look like, pile number 2. For pile number 2, universe and spirit guides, if you can please let us know, what does their future look like? Where is pile number 2 right now in their future, and what does their future look like? If you can please present us with a clear message and image regarding pile number 2's future. All right, let's get your oracle cards. The future of pile number 2. Future of pile number 2. Okay, let's see. What does the future of pile number 2 look like? I feel taking this card for you. And let's get your last card as well. The future of pile number 2. Okay. So we have your cards ready, pile number 2, and now we can get into your message. I'm super excited for you. Let's take a look. So as your card, pile number 2, you chose the Animal Allies card here. Okay, very beautiful card. And you know, this card to me represents, and the way that I connect this with your future, pile number 2, is I see that you'll be, first of all, surrounded by great connections in your life. So when it comes to your friends, family, maybe pets, right, co-workers, or just people that surround you will be very good for you. I see that you will be very connected. I just see you having a very stable life when it comes to relationships in your future, and you will be surrounded by maybe a small amount of people, but they're going to be the exact right people for you in your life. And I feel that a big part of your life for you, pile number 2, is going to be about letting your intuition and inner wisdom guide you to get you to where you want to go. So this card also, it can come up when you're very strongly guided and connected by your angels and your spirit guides, and they might manifest for you in the form of animals as well. Maybe some of you have a pet who you feel just so strongly connected to, and I do feel that pets are kind of like so our spirit guides and angels sometimes do manifest in our life in the way of our pets. They're there to sort of be our friend, guide us, give us good energy. So I do feel that if some of you have a pet, I feel that they're very strongly connected to you. And I'm also seeing that you're a person who is very strongly and divinely guided by angels and spirit guides. And they want to tell you that the best way for you guys to get to the future of your dreams is to let your intuition guide you. Because I feel that a lot of you have you're very wise people. Listening to your wisdom and intuition is going to be a big part of your life, is what I'm sensing here from this card. Okay, but let's take a look at your tarot cards so that we can see about your future. What does your future look like? You have the Two of Swords. Okay, you have the Ten of Cups. Wow, such a beautiful card to get in a reading like this, I feel. Okay, this is very interesting with the Two of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Three of Wands. And your last card is the Nine of Wands. Okay. I'm kind of getting with this Nine of Wands that... Okay. Yeah, so the Nine of Wands does confirm to me your wisdom that I was mentioning before, because the Nine of Wands talks about a fighter. It talks about a person who has been through so much, yet they never gave up. And I feel like this is maybe going to be your story. And at times you might question what you're doing, because I feel like you guys tend to be people who follow their intuition already. So because you have the Two of Swords here and this person's eyes are tied, I'm kind of seeing this as like you don't really trust what you see, but you trust what you feel. which I feel that what we think is what we see, right? So I feel like you're those type of people who know that if you just keep implementing good thoughts in your mind, that is what you're going to see. And again, I feel that you're people who are very intuitively connected with yourself. So I feel that through this reading, the universe wants to let you know that letting your intuition guide you to your dream life is the way that you're going to get there. And at times it might be challenging, right? With the Nine of Wands, it might be like people around you might start questioning, why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself maybe through this? Why are you putting yourself through these challenges when you can just live an easier life? But I feel that you guys kind of have this mindset of, because you have the Three of Wands, to me this is the visionary, you have a big vision of what you want your future to look like. And you know that, you know, there's that saying where it's like beauty is pain, and I feel that it's very accurate, where in order to get those good things in life, sometimes we have to go through a period of discomfort, right? Through a period of challenge, because that is the way that we grow. And in order to get something greater in life, we need to become greater. And becoming great through comfort is quite impossible, I want to say, because the only way to grow in life is to put yourself through uncomfortable situations, because staying in your comfort zone is never going to expand your greatness, right? So even though you put yourself through a lot of challenges in life, pile number 2, it's, you know that it's in order for you to obtain your dream life. So I see that your future is going to be exactly the way that you visualize your future to be like. Because again, I feel that you guys are very great manifestors. You're the type of people who, when you visualize something, when you think about something, is what is going to manifest in your reality. So you have the 10 of, oh, this is the 9 of Cups, sorry. Oh, this was the 9 of Cups. Wait, so that's even better. Because the 9 of, I'm sorry, I thought that this was the 10 of Cups, but now I just realized that it's the 9 of Cups. But it's even better because the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's the card of being able to manifest your dream life, being able to have your dream life. And especially with the Three of Wands, as I mentioned, this is the visionary. It's you visualizing your future. And I feel that you will be able to manifest the future that you're currently visualizing for yourself. Even though your circumstances might not seem like it, right? But you guys don't believe in that. You don't believe in what you currently see around you. For some of you, you might be in a state of delusion, which is you're completely disregarding what you're seeing, and you're just strongly believing that as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be able to manifest the life that you want. And delusion is a big part of manifestation. I know it might seem crazy, but you know, it's like they call you crazy when you're trying to do it, but then when you do it, it's like everybody is applauding you, everybody is calling you great, everybody is complimenting on your drive, your dedication. But before you obtain that, everybody is calling you delusional or crazy, right? So you're going to manifest the life that you want, pile number 2. I see that very strongly, okay? Just keep fighting. You have the character to do it too, because I feel that you're trying to do something big and you have the character to go through these challenges. You also have the house 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So I feel that you guys are very much like, maybe some of you have a very strict routine that you like to stick to, and discipline I feel is a big part of success as well. So if you're in that, I feel like keep doing that. Keep sticking to your routine. If not, then maybe obtaining a routine is going to be very good for you. Okay, you have establishing foundation. I feel that your future is very well established, I want to say. You have very strong foundations, and you might be currently setting your foundations and building them to be stronger. We see that your health is doing amazing. There's your daily life and practical details. I feel that everything up to detail is going to manifest the way that you see it to be. Very beautiful. You have embracing. And let's see your last card as well. You have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay, so maybe a part of your life purpose is to be some sort of guide as well to other people, maybe to children, again, be a teacher, and this can be in many different ways. It could maybe mean that you are meant to be a parent as well, you know? And we have multiple life purposes at every stage in our life. So maybe this is talking about your later stage in life where you're meant to be a great parent, or you're meant to work with children because you have something that you can teach to children, or maybe you're meant to inspire young people to be more like you, to implement these healthy habits in their everyday life. But there is a strong energy of guidance in your reading. So I feel that whatever you're going to learn in your lifetime, I feel that you're going to be passing it down to younger people afterwards as well. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let me see if I'm getting anything. Oh, and especially with the Ace of Pentacles here, I didn't mention this at all, but I feel that your career, you're going to be very well established when it comes to your career in your future pile number 2 with the Ace of Pentacles. So if you're starting something right now, the Ace of Pentacles is sort of like the beginning of your career, or maybe beginning a new business opportunity, a new career opportunity. If you currently have the opportunity to do this, or if you're doing it, I feel that in the future it's going to be very well established and very well successful. And you know, there are going to be challenges along the way, as in everything, but at the end of the day, you guys are really good at keeping your vision and not letting the challenges get to you, because you see them as challenges and you know that if there's a challenge, you can conquer it. So you're not even worried that much about it, because I see that your character is so strong and so well developed that honestly nothing can get in your way of achieving the life that you guys want. Okay, pile number 2, a very beautiful reading, and I'm so happy for you. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about what is your future going to look like. Okay, pile 3, so we're going to begin first by shuffling your cards, and then we're going to get into your reading. If you want to skip this part, then you can just skip to the timestamps in the description, and you can get straight into your message. But let's see, what is your future going to look like, pile number 3? Pile number 3, universe, angels, and spirit guides, if you can please kindly let us know, what is their future going to look like for pile number 3? Okay, let's get your oracle cards next. What does the future of pile number 3 look like? The future of pile number 3. And let's get your last card as well. What does the future of pile number 3 look like? Okay. Have your cards now, and we can get straight into your reading, pile number 3. Let me just adjust these. Okay, so let's start with your reading. Let's see, pile number 3 as your card you guys chose, a very beautiful birth card. And I honestly really love this energy for you, because I'm kind of getting like the energy that your future is going to be so, like completely different from what it is right now, from what your life is right now. I feel like you're going to go through a major rebirth in the next couple of years, to the point where you're not going to be able to recognize yourself in the future from what you are currently. So there is going to be a big transformation in these next couple of years when it comes to your life. And I feel that you guys are in the future, you have stepped into your life purpose, and you have stepped into fulfilling a very important role in life. So I feel that this is why this transformation is awakening up for you. It's because you guys are transitioning and redirecting your life in the right direction. I feel that you have a very important mission here on this earth, and you will fulfill a very important role when it comes to your life purpose in the future and in these next couple of years. For some of you, you might be having children in the future if that is something that you want. But for others of you, this I feel represents your rebirth and your change. Okay, so life is going to be completely different from from what it is currently, and I feel this is in a good way. But let's take a look at your tarot cards and then your oracles, and let's see more about your future pile number 3. So first of all, you have the 10 of Cups. This is a really amazing card to get in a reading like this because it represents your dream life and having everything you ever wished for in life. Wow, the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I was mentioning that there is that you will be fulfilling your life purpose in this next couple of years, or you're fulfilling a very important role when it comes to your life purpose. And you have the 8 of Pentacles, which talks about dedication and hard work on something. So there's definitely something when it comes to your career and your work that you're fulfilling here. You also have the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and your last card is the Death card. Wow. Wow, this is very powerful because it almost is like you got the Death card twice, especially with the Birth card. You have the death and the rebirth, right? So clearly in these next couple of years, you're going to go through a big rebirth when it comes to your life. And I'm seeing this how it's going to be already, because you have the 5 of Pentacles. So right now, you might feel like there is lack of stability in your life. You might feel like there is maybe a lack of financial support. There might be lack of something in your life, because the 5 of Pentacles shows up in a reading where we feel like we're missing something, where we feel like we need maybe help from some other person, or life is a bit challenging, right? And I feel that what the universe wants to let you know is to get excited about something and then do the work. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, honestly. With the Ace of Wands, there's an inspiration, an idea that you guys need to start pursuing, because it is a part of your life purpose and is what's going to help you get you out of this 5 of Pentacles energy and put you in the 10 of Cups, which is your dream life. So I'm hearing for a lot of you, the rebirth will happen when you decide to do it, when you decide to take the action into pursuing something in your life that's going to get you out of the mindset of lacking. Maybe some of you feel like you are a victim as well. You know, the 5 of Pentacles does show up in that kind of energies as well, where we feel like we're maybe a victim to society, maybe a victim to other people, just feeling like we're a victim in general. But I feel like you guys need to start being more in the energy of a survivor rather than a victim, right? Because they're completely two different things. While we're a victim, you know, I don't want to discriminate anyone, but it does put us in the energy of like, something bad happened to me, so I'm allowed to be this way, right? But if you see yourself as a survivor, you put yourself in the energy of, I went through that and I came out of it stronger than before, and now I'm ready for better things. So I feel that you maybe need to switch your mindset when it comes to the way that you approach life. And I feel that you need to start creating from the place of what caused you to feel this way. You need to change, how do I say, this feeling that you might be feeling it might be there to inspire you. So there are two ways when something maybe bad happens to us and we feel sad, we feel hurt by something or betrayed. There's two ways that we can sort of use this energy, right? The first way is to let it affect us in a way where it brings us down. And the second way is to let it affect us in a way where it brings us up. And it's up to us the way that we are going to convert this energy in the universe. Again, the first way is to just let it bring you down, let it be as an excuse, or just make you feel bad. Or the second way is to convert it in a way of energy and use it as fuel to fuel our inspiration or our work, and let us create something very beautiful from something that once was very painful. That's what I'm seeing here in your cards. Let's see your oracle's pile number 3. You have Yang, productivity, expression, doing, and forward movement. Yeah, so there is something that you guys need to start doing. I feel that moving away from this mindset of lack is what you currently need to do. And again, I do feel that you guys are having a major transformation in your life and you are being pushed in the right direction. So that's why you're going through this moment, which is very common for us to go through a moment in our life like this, when there is a place and an opportunity to redirect us in the better direction, and when there is a place for transformation and death and rebirth. So take this opportunity, pile number 3, to change the course of your life for the better, because I feel that you have been given an emotion that you can use this emotion to convert it into something very inspiring and into something that you can put in work and effort into that will then help you manifest your dream life. So there is the need for you to be proactive right now, for you to be doing things and to be moving forward with things and not letting things keep you stuck. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, you have action, so start doing things, pile number 3. I feel that you have been given the right inspiration to do something, or you have been given the right thing to do something, and use this thing to help you transform your life. So if you make the right decisions right now in your life, then I see that your future, what your future is telling me about you, is that you will be at a much better place, especially when it comes to your work, your finances, maybe your home. You will be at a much better place if you start taking the action right now. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And let's see your last card. Career change. Wow. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Exactly. So there's something about your career, which I was mentioning. And I was also mentioning that you will be fulfilling a very important role in your life in these next couple of years. And I feel that this is in the way of your career. If you maybe recently lost a job, or you have been thinking about changing your job in a way that is going to be better for you, I feel that this is the right time for you guys to do something and to create some sort of change in your life. And this doesn't always, again, mean changing your literal job or quitting your job right here and there. It can just mean changing your daily life and your daily routine that will eventually maybe allow you to completely change your job and career. You know, it's not just about quitting right there, here and there, and just doing something completely else. Sometimes we need to build this side thing that we want to make our job, you know, get it off its feet, and then we can transition. So I feel that it's just the time for you right now to change things, to change the way that you live your life, maybe to change something about your daily routine, to help you be more productive, whether that is waking up earlier, limiting your time, the time of your phone or your computer, just picking up habits in your daily life that it's going to help you be more productive and take action into creating something that is going to help you in the future a lot. Help you live your dream life, pile number 3. So I feel that you have the chance right now to change the course of your life and to change your situation, but it's up to you whether you're going to do this or not, whether you're going to take the action to do it or not. And if you do, I feel that your future is going to be drastically different from what it is right now, in a much better and positive way. Okay, pile number 3. So beautiful reading, but that's what I have for you today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys.